everybody, it's Evangeline here, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Now, this video, I'm probably gonna sound a little bit different because I want to be talking about some things. Preferably about Fallon, Mia, and everything. Fallon, Mia skating, everything in between. So I'm probably going to speak with more of a Russian sounding accent in this video, or at least try. I'm not fluent. I'm not fluent in Russian, so I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get started with the video. So, hello everybody. I'm Evangeline, if you didn't know. I'm the author of the Evangeline series on Wattpad and Inkit. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about Sasha Taratova, or Fallon Taratova, full name Fallonova Taratova, Fallonova Alessandra Taratova, and Mia Evangeline, and they're not exactly their relationship, but they're like teacher-student type of, or not, I don't know, like Sasha Taratova is Mia's figure skating coach since she was two years old, yes, since she was 2 years old, and, like, how, like, I'm gonna be talking about, retirement in this video. I'm gonna be talking about, competitions, you know, like, competitions, etc. Mind you, my Russian accent isn't that great. I'm trying. The main reason I'm speaking like this is because I need to get their names correct. So anyway, like I'm gonna be talking about the teacher-student bond between Sasha and her students, like if she's hard on her students, or not, and everything in between. So, first, let's start off with Sasha. So Sasha, or Fallonova Alessandra Taratova. Yes, I'm just going to enter this now. Yes, Fallon is the Russian. She is Russian American. Her parents, her grandparents, actually, I don't know how to say grandparents in Russian, I'm sorry. I know how to say grandmother in Russian, which is babushka. Her babushka was born in Russia. Fallon's mom, was born in Russia as well, I'm pretty sure. And then she moved to America and, you know, had Fallon and all that stuff, and Fallon had her daughters, Kovina, or Kovi, as she's called, and, like, all her other daughters. Anyway, Sasha has been a figure skating coach for a number of years. Sasha's only in her 40s. Like, she had been doing coaching for a number of years, and then in what? Um, 2003 was when she started coaching Xenia, or Mia. Um, Mia has lots of nicknames in Russian, actually. Um, and it comes from her middle name, which is Evangeline. Anyway, so Mia has a lot of nicknames in Russian, actually. Uh, one of her nicknames being Evgenia or Xenia or Xenia. Um, and then Angelina. Okay, so Mia's nicknames include Evgenia, Xenia, which is short for Evgenia, and Evgenia, Xenia, um, Angie, which is just Angie, um, short for Evangeline as well. Um, so her nicknames include Evgenia, Xenia, um, um, Angelina, um, and many other nicknames that she has as well. So, okay. So, I'm also going to be talking about if Mia should have been online schooled this entire time because she is an athlete. Um, like, seriously, I'm wondering if Mia should have been homeschooled this entire time. I mean, I wrote in the series that Mia doesn't have the best experience with schooling. I mean, she was a straight A student in school. Um, she was a good student. Um, but she was more work driven, I'd say. She was more work driven. She had a very busy schedule, um, a lot busier than a typical student schedule. Um, I mean, she had time for friends, but she went to school, or she went to, she woke up, she went to practice, she went to school, and then she went to practice again. Um, Fallon was always that coach that put in extra practice, was very big on education. Education is very important to her, but when it's skating season, she's a lot more. But when it's skating season, that's when it all like goes down. That's when it all goes down. So anyway, um, so yeah, Mia had been skating for Mia has been skating since she was 2 years old. Mm-hmm. She's been skating since she was two. Sorry, sorry, the whole back and forth from Russian accent to regular accent is hard for me. Um, anyway, Mia had been skating since she was like 2 years old. She started skating competitively, um, probably at like 6 or 7 years old. Um, probably at like 6 or 7. Um, she had trained, Fallon had trained Bailey first, and then she started training Mia. And then, like, it all just clicked from there. So, Fallon, like I said before, Sasha or Fallon, when it's skating season, when it's competition season, she takes it very, very seriously. Even to the point where her daughters don't come in to school. They do school online because Fallon Fallon books out 2 rink sessions a day. One in the like a short one in the morning, a short one in the morning, and a much longer one in the afternoon. And in between that time, and in between that time, the girls are doing school. Yeah, in between that time, the girls are doing school. Now, when there's also times where Sasha's girls, or yeah, there's also times when Madame Taratova's girls are out of the country for competition. Um, There's also times where it's competition season and they're out of state, or they're out of the country for competitions, um, or whichever. But yeah, when it's skating season, Fallon takes that very seriously, and then usually when the girls get there, like when Mia would get to the rink, um, in future books let me just say something. In future books, she will be pregnant, so she won't be able to go out um, and skate. But she can. In future books, she will be pregnant, but so she won't be able to actually go out and skate. But like she'll still have to watch skating. Like she'll still have to attend her lessons to go over everything. To go over everything. But typically, if one is pregnant, like Xenia, for example, Xenia can't exactly be on the ice because it is risky. Um, and when I say Xenia, I'm talking about Mia. Her nickname is Xenia. So, yeah. Basically, whenever Mia gets pregnant in later books in the series, she won't be allowed to actually get out on the ice until after her doctor and her coach has cleared her to after her doctors and her coach has cleared her to skate. Um, but do I think that Xenia do I think that Xenia should have done online school from the beginning? Duh. Yes, I do. Um, yes, I do. Um, I feel like Mia has always been that person to want to do this professionally. So, in a sense, um, like there was a lot of things that Mia wanted to do um, when it came to sports. She wanted to do figure skating, ice dance. She wanted to do figure skating, ice dance. She did cheer for a time being as well. She did cheer for a time being as well, which was competitive. And then later on in her teen years, she starts a business. So she was always like, I wouldn't necessarily call Zinnia an overachiever, um, but she did set very high expectations for herself, like very high. Um, like she would wake up before sunrise, do her schooling. Um, like this is how it was when she moved to online schooling full time. Um, for her figure skating career and for her career in general. Um, so anyway, how her schedule looked. She would get up, do school. Um, she would get up, do some school, go to the rink, train for a short period of time, go back home, or stay at the rink for a while, do some more school, and then when it was time for group sessions, um, when it was time for group sessions, warm ups, um, program choreography, everything in between, they would stay at the rink for the designated amount of time, and then they would all go home and do their homework and such. So, yes, that's kind of how Mia's life sort of went. I mean, she also, ran a boutique on top of all this, um, at some point. Like in her early teens, she runs a boutique. Um, she runs a boutique, she does school, she does figure skating, she did cheer for a certain amount of time until she was like in her, you know, until she was probably what, 21, 22, cuz she didn't want to cheer anymore. She didn't want to cheer anymore, but she wanted to focus on like figure skating until she was able to retire. Um okay, moving on. Moving on from that. Will Mia ever retire? Eventually Mia will retire, but not right now. Not at the moment. Um she is on, because in the later books she gets pregnant, as I've said, with her last set of children. Um she will, you know, she will be on medical leave, because, or like medical maternity leave, because she can't be on the ice. She can't be on the ice while she's pregnant because it's a risk. Um, yeah, Mia can't be on the ice too much. I mean, like early on in her pregnancy, sure, she can be on the ice, but like when her bumps start showing, that's when she, can no longer like do like routines and such. So she's just at this point, she's just skating for recreational, um, recreational pleasure. She's not skating for work, um, as of right now, because she is on medical and maternity leave. Um, anyway, um, I don't see retirement in Mia's future as of right now because she's still young. Um, this is her last set of kids that she's having, so she's not gonna have any more children after her last set of kids, which she has five. She has queens. Um, Mia ends up having queens, and then after that, she just focuses on her kids. She focuses on her kids, her job, um, her kids, her career, and everything in between. So, no, yet. I don't think that Mia is going to retire anytime soon. But when she feels like she has accomplished all that she can accomplish, she's still gonna skate competitively and do shows and things, and um, she's still gonna skate competitively and do shows and things, but at some point she is going to retire from figure skating, just not at this given moment. Now, let's move on. Let's move on to Ryder. Let's move on to Ryder and what they do with Sasha. What they do with Sasha. So Ryder is Delphine's child. Ryder is Delphine's gender fluid child. I might say she, her, they, them. Their pronouns. Their pronouns kind of change with how they're feeling. So with Ryder Hollis, who is also one of Sasha's students, who's also one of Sasha's students, they started skating with Sasha at probably they were pretty young. They were school aged, but I guess they saw Xenia. They saw Xenia skating, and they wanted to. They told Delphine. They told Delphine, they were like, "Mom, that looks fun. I want to do that. Mom, that looks fun. I want to do that. Um, Aunt Mia is beautiful on the ice. I want to do that. That looks fun." And so, um, Delphine said, Delphine just let them do it. Um, he signed, she signed Ryder up for classes, and Ryder has been a competitive ice dancer ever since. Right, yeah, Ryder has been a competitive ice dancer ever since. I would I would call Ryder a professional ice dancer. At this point, um, they haven't quit. They haven't quit figure skating. Or they're still gonna do figure skating and ice dance. Um, also, I forgot to mention, Mia is an ice dancer as well, but she is a figure skater on top of ice dance. She's a figure skater that does ice dance as well. So, yeah. Also, I don't know when I'm gonna have Sasha. I don't know when I'm gonna have Sasha retire. I don't know when I'm gonna have Fallon retire. Um, I don't think retirement is in her future. I think she still has couple, a few decades, left in her before she passes everything over to Covina, her daughter, her eldest daughter, Covina. Um, but yes, Covina is going to be Fallon Taratova's successor when she retires. Um, you know, the school will go to the school will go to her, and then she'll take over, and like, you know, when Covina is done competing, and if she wants to ever, you know, if she wants to teach classes or get more involved and help her mother out, then yeah, she'll have teaching jobs available to her. And so yeah, what'll go on with the Teratovas. Um but yeah, in the near future, Mia I do not see Mia retiring at all. But I do see a good few medical leaves in her future until she's through having kids. Like, she took a break to start the family, and then, you know, she still skates competitively. She still makes money from competing and everything. Um, but again, it's about her enjoyment. It's about her having fun. It's about her enjoyment. That's why she started skating in the first place, because she enjoyed it and she wanted to keep going. And like almost 2 decades in, she's still enjoying it and hasn't wanted to think about retirement or quitting or anything like that. So, yeah, she hasn't thought about retiring, stepping down, or anything like that. But when she does, she'll know that she wants to retire. Same with all her kids if they do sports. Same with all her kids if they do sports. Now her eldest daughter, Mia's eldest daughter, Crystal, is a snowboarder. She's a competitive snowboarder and cheerleader, and a competitive cheerleader on top of that. And she, you know, she had been doing, she'd been doing what she does since she was probably 10 or younger. And she hasn't thought about retirement either, even though she has children and a family and is married now. Like, in the future, you know, she gets married, obviously, but yeah, I don't see retirement in Mia's future as of right now. I don't see retirement in Fallon's future right now either. But when Fallon's ready to step down, she'll know that she's ready to step down and that she's done all she can. In her career. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to the channel for more videos. And I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.